Hello, my name is Mr. Mendoza, and today we're going to go over how to use OneDrive. And the idea behind this is organization. So if you think about being organized, you have your backpack, you have your folders, you have your dividers. It's called organization. And when it comes down to studying or finding your assignments when you need to turn them in, you know where they're at all the time. And it's easy to stay organized, and it's less things you got to worry about. With remote learning and online learning, the same thing, but in the virtual world. So what I did there is I clicked Office 365. I logged in. You should be able to log in using your student email, and you should have those passwords, and those should work for your OneDrive. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and get started with OneDrive. It's going to be where we're going to be storing all our documents that we download, that we receive, or we submit. So if you submit something and you take a picture of it, and then for whatever reason it doesn't go through, you will have a place to put it. So you can say, hey, I took a picture, I sent it, and now you don't know where it's at. So it's easy to stay organized once we know how to do that. So let's go ahead and start with OneDrive. So my OneDrive looks like this. I don't know how yours looks like, but what I went ahead and did for my class is I created these folders. So I created Algebra 1, Attachments, Geometry, IPC, and Pre-Algebra. So I have all these folders. Yours might be empty, yours might be full, but if I were you guys, I would go ahead and maybe create a new folder. If you are a freshman, right? If you're a freshman, I don't know, let's say I'm a freshman. I'm gonna go and say, grade. So I'm a ninth grader. And what year is it? Well, it's 2020, right? And I'm gonna go all the way through, was it 2021? So what I'll do is I'll create my folder for my freshman year. And the idea behind that is if I have any class for all that school year, it's all gonna go in there. And so if I am a freshman and I wanna look in my stuff, well, look, it's empty. If I'm a freshman and I ask myself, well, what classes am I taking, okay? In your freshman year, you want to create subfolders that you can store stuff. So let's say I'm taking, first period. First period, I have maybe IPC. I'll do that for IPC. So anything for IPC will go in that first period folder. Okay. If I want to create a new folder for second period, let's say second period I have, let's say geometry. I'm gonna put geo. You know what, I'm gonna keep the same. I'm gonna go second, geo. Boom, there it is. If I have third period, what do I have third period? I think I have, I don't know, let's say maybe I have social studies. Let's say I have social studies. Oh, you know what, I forgot the third period. Third, and social studies. So I would do that for every single period. And you know what, let's say fourth period. I know I wish we had PE, right? But we don't have PE. So let's say maybe we have an elective. Let's say I have fourth, and let's say I have, I don't know, art class. So there we go. So the idea behind this is now, if you have any assignment, whenever you download stuff, you can always store it here. So whenever you download a document from the internet, it's always going to give you the option of where you want that document to go. And so you yourself can choose where that document goes. You can go to first period, second period, third period, or fourth period. And that way, documents are just floating in downloads. They're not in documents, right? They're nowhere to be found. And so the idea behind this is you store it specifically for that class and you stay organized. So if you have a template, a diagram for math or for science or for whatever class you're taking, you'll know where it's at. So I hope that was helpful in terms of OneDrive. It's really useful stuff. You can share, you can upload, you can copy. It's really, really neat in terms of staying organized. If you have any questions on this, please let me know. And again, I hope this was helpful.